We can provide the venue with our own Roamantics host for any event you create, but the best option may be to host the event yourselves. Here at Roamantics, we want to give you the confidence that hosting your own event is a great option to take. We're convinced that some willing bar staff, eager student union assistants, or your usual waiters or glass collectors can do a fine job being host of Roamantics Singles Party. Let us explain just how easy it all is in our guide to hosting an event. So, who is suitable to be a host? Well, anyone can be a host as long as they're friendly and approachable. You'll need a minimum of 2 hosts per event. Obviously, the larger the event, the more hosts required. We can help you work out the number of hosts you'll require once we know how many guests are expected. All hosts should arrive at least half an hour early before the start time of the event. Roamantics will provide the venue with copies of the Guide to Hosting a Roamantics Event within the info pack. The event organiser will need to ensure each of the hosts has been handed this guide before the beginning of the event. With this in mind, the first thing for the host to do is stick the host sticker we provide to their t-shirt. They need to connect to the venue's Wi-Fi with their phone. All phones should be fully charged as the host will be using their own phones at the event to take the register. The venue's Wi-Fi login details will be on the host guide, or of course, they can ask the barman. All hosts will be given a host login name and password for the event. If they go to m.romantics.co.uk and type the host username and password written on the host guide, they can start activating the guests to the event. Remember, the event web app address is m.romantics.co.uk, not www.romantics.co.uk. There'll be 2 options when accessing the host login page to choose from. They can choose attendance list or user images. For registering, they need to click attendance list. When guests start arriving at the event, the host will need to be at the entrance of the event area to say hi and greet them with a friendly smile. If the guests are nervous, put them at ease with some friendly chat. Let's not be too serious about anything. The host will need to take each guest's name and find them on the attendance list and press activate to activate the guest to the event. They should give each guest a guest instruction sheet that Roamantics provide as part of the information pack. The host should also ensure all guests have uploaded a photo to their accounts. Fortunately, we have found most guests do upload a photo of themselves before arriving, but if the host notices that there's no clear photo next to the guest name on the attendance list, then the host should alert them about it. Without a clear photo, they won't get recognised when using the speed dating feature. The host can help them out by telling them there's a guidance on the back of the guest instruction sheet on how to upload a photo. Alternatively, the host themselves can do it for them by logging to the host page at m.romantics.co.uk. Choose User Images and press Edit next to the guest's name. Press Choose File, then press Take Photo. With their permission, take a photo of the guest, then click Upload Images. All done. The guest will now have a photo uploaded. After registering is over and all the guests have been activated to the event, it's worth doing a short friendly announcement to everyone saying the speed dating has begun. They may already have started creating their dates, but it's nice to begin the proceedings officially. It only needs a brief announcement as the instructions given to each guest is generally enough to explain how the simple technology works. Once the event has begun, the guests generally can be left alone and don't need constant guidance. However, saying that, for a bit of fun, we do ask the hosts at 10-minute intervals to walk around displaying the buttonhole time sign whilst blowing their whistles to alert the guests. This keeps things fresh and acts as a reminder. From time to time, the host may be approached by guests with questions about the way everything works. A question sometimes asked is, where is the web app? If they go to www.romantics.co.uk instead of m.romantics.co.uk, there's a blue button at the top of the romantics.co.uk page that they can press to go straight to m.romantics.co.uk. If a guest has forgotten their password, a guide is written on the back of the instruction sheet. If, for some reason, they can't renew it themselves, you can text or call the Roamantics in-play technical helpline, which is live during every Roamantics event. Virtually all technical issues can be solved via the in-play helpline, which is written at the bottom of the host guide. If you can text the helpline guest name and email address, we can activate anybody to the event, create profiles if a guest name is not on the list at all. We can even activate the entire attendance list at once if you prefer not to take a register at all for some reason. Remember, with any problem, to text the guest's name, email address, the venue and the problem itself, such as forgotten password, and we'll text you back with the solution. Alternatively, you can give us a call instead. Fortunately, the helpline is hardly ever needed as the events generally run very smoothly. Lastly, if you see any guests looking lonely or not happy at the event, go over to them and have a chat, and I'm sure they'll appreciate the gesture. In summary, hosting the event is good fun and shouldn't be too taxing. Most of the guests will be able to work the technology and grasp the concept themselves. A friendly attitude is the key. People at speed dating events often are well behaved because they want to impress those around them. Don't forget, we are always here to help if you have any questions before or, of course, during the event.